Hey guys, Kev here again. I told you I'd come back after we got through the holiday here and give you, a couple more snapshots of what you can do with Design Gold and how I'm using it. So let's get to it. All right. The so what I did was let me move myself out of the way over here. Okay. So as you can see, I'm running CCT tools, and I just wanted you to see that you can do everything inside of here. If you have Design Gold, you literally have all the stone tools you need, prongs, um, their curve tools make everything really fast, very easy, um, and allows you to do these very advanced surfaces. Um, you know, Turning everything into single surfaces that you can do all kinds of stuff with inside of Rhino. So I went up to the Stellar website, and here's a pendant that I just grabbed. And again, I didn't worry about scaling or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to give you a rundown of what I did. In order to keep this video real short, all I wanted to do was kind of show you the steps I took to get to this, and rather than you sitting here watching me, move points around and things. So make it short and quick, and you at least get a good idea of what I'm doing. So the first thing I did was I grabbed this tool right here, and it's called Curve Simple. And when I did that, I started with this yellow curve. And if I click on this curve and I reactivate the command again, it will show you the where I started and the number of points that there are. So as you can see, this curve has 16 points. Now, if I go to, let's see, I'm in perspective here. So here's how I drew it. So I'm starting right here on the lower level, and because this is the lower, and it will wrap up inside, and it'll become uh it goes up around here, and it comes up over top, and then it becomes the top. So we're going from the top curve here, it goes down underneath, and it becomes the bottom curve of this part that folds over itself. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's how I decided to do what I did right there. Now, the next thing I did was I just simply took this curve and I said, okay, I'm going to offset it. So I activated this command and from the top view, and I just moved it over um, to set the next one. Okay. And I'm not going to do that, but we'll bring up this curve here. So I had half of it, of course, is going to be on the wrong side when you do that. All right. So I had to grab all those points from that side. But when I click on this and I activate the command again, it has the exact same number of points. That the origin is at the exact same spot, so that they match up, and that's the key thing. Okay. Now, the next thing I did, so if we take a look at this one, here's how this goes as well. So again, it's the top here, comes down underneath, folds on the inside, and becomes the bottom of this piece out here. Okay. So that's curve number 2. Okay. Now, curve number 3 was this curve. And that curve now, if you look, this is the bottom on this left side. And then it comes over top to become, again, the top curve on the right side. Okay. And again, I did the same thing with this. I offset it. If I highlight this, activate the command, again, 0, 1, and 16 is the last point number. Okay. We'll escape that one. And then my last curve, again, I used the offset command and I offset it and it copied and duplicated it with the same number of points. And now this is again the lower curve on this side, and it comes up over top and becomes the top on this right side. Okay. Then all I did was ran the loft command. And when I run the loft command between these curves, um, so if I type in loft, that's going to give me a curve or a surface that looks like this. And if I run the control points, I turn on control points, it gives me a set of 4 control points. So if I want to dome this, I can grab these and I can dome this. And as you can see, it starts to add a nice little belly to this surface. Okay. So this puts you in complete control of that surface, just like so. Okay. So that was the next step. All right. So let's get rid of this because we don't need that. And let's turn on our surface. So this is what I end up with. Okay. So as you can see, it's a pretty good representation of what's over there with the over under. I mean, I can grab different things here and update this and adjust it more if I would like to change any of the shape. So, for example, on this surface, maybe I want this to belly more. So, before I merge these together, which I'm going to show you here, I can play with this surface, adjust it how I want, giving it a little bit more of a dynamic shape to it that I'm looking for. I'm going to grab these two and bring these guys out. And let's see here. I grab that one. And this is why I didn't want to spend a huge amount of time in the video and just thought I would show you the steps instead. If anybody wants to see a full on video, start to finish, I can always do that if you like. I just wasn't in the mood to do a whole full length video tonight. So, okay. And I think that one, well, no, I think that we should give that a little more shape too. All right. So let's pull this out just a hair, just a little bit. I don't want to do a lot with that one. I'm going to leave that one alone and I'm going to leave this side alone. Let's see here. We can probably give this just a little bit here and here. Yeah, undo. We didn't want to select this guy. Hmm. We wanted this one. Okay. So now we'll grab, let's see, this and this, this and this. I'm going to go up top here. There we go. I'm just going to give them just a little bit of a shape, kind of like so. So let's go to F11 now. Let's look at that. Okay. So now we got this going. We could add some more in here. I'm not going to do that right now though, but anyways, you guys kind of get the whole idea, and that's the purpose of the video. So now once I have all that done, like I can turn these off, these curves, so you can kind of see. And what we would do now is I would run the merge command. So I would type in merge, and I'd grab this surface and this one. And when I did that, because, well, here, let's undo that again. Let's rerun the command. If you look here, you can actually change the roundness where these two join together. So if you want like a fillet, so let's say we wanted that to be more dramatic, I can make this 0.2. I'm going to leave this tolerance at the default, smooth, yes. I'm going to select this surface and this one and see what it does there. It puts like a nice fillet on this. Okay. So we'll just leave it at that setting. We'll grab this one and that one. And look how nice that's looking. Okay. And let's see, we're going to run the command again, and we want to do this and this. And there we go. Now, if I move my head over here, if you look over on the right-hand side here, this is one singular surface. Okay. So now we can still turn on control points. We can still make edits in different areas. You might say, hey, I want this to maybe bubble out here a little bit more. And maybe, let's see, maybe back here as an example. Let's see, let's grab these two here. I want that to have a little bit more of a belly to it. Let's see, we'll grab these two here. I'm going to yank them out. And see, it gives a little bit more of a roundness instead of that being a really sharp and square. Kind of like so. Okay. So again, we could go back here and keep editing to our heart's content. But the whole point is now you have this beautiful shape. Didn't take a huge amount of time. Now we can start putting gems out here. So let's see here. If we go to, let's see here. Where's our, oh, I always forget where things are here. Wait, is this, okay, so we want to go, whoop, let's go to our curve tool. I thought that was the right one, but we want to go from object and we want to extract an iso curve. I'm going to go here and let's change the color to, and we'll make it this blue color here so you can kind of see it. Maybe something like that. And then we can start to add gems on there. So we can do gem on curve. And we select this guy. And there's our gems. They're down here on the bottom. Let's see here. So let's bring these guys. That's our end position. Where's our start here? Let me get around here. Come on, you. Here's start point. All right, here we go. Sorry, guys. And let's see, we want our target object to simply be this guy. And let's see, on our end position here, let's say we want to terminate those like maybe right there. We're going to take our start diameter and bump these up. I'm going to take this end. Let's see, our end diameter, we're going to take that down to like 2. And these are way too big, but here we go. Something like that. So 2.5, enter. Start the diameter is 3.5, enter. All right. We should be able to reset those. Let's see. Do I have this? Oh, here, taper diameter. Okay, sorry about that, guys. And it's 2.5. There we go. Again, I'm still getting used to these, tools as well. So, and just like so. And then we can select these guys and do our prongs. And just like I showed you before, we take these guys. Oop, I have to hit my shift key and I move these out. And I can adjust these how I want. And just like that, we can call that good and leave it like that. Now, you might be saying, okay, well, how do I close this up? So inside of Design Goal, they've got a great end cap feature here. And each one of these are individually done. You can either make it a flat, you can leave it as none, or you can do a domed or rounded. So I'm going to take this and I just want this to be just slightly domed like so. And when I'm done, there we go. And again, now it's a closed surface, as you can see over here. Okay. So there you go. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And, we can always put that other gem out there if we want. Let's see here. We'll take that up to, let's say, and that's probably, again, this is huge. I didn't scale this down, but anyways, yeah, we'll just do it this way. And we'll call that okay. And there's our gem there. Again, we might want to make that a little bit bigger, kind of like so. So there you go. And then we could stick our prong and head on there and you're all set. But again, you guys know how to do all of that part. So I didn't want to get into that. I just wanted to kind of show you, again, these tools on these more advanced surface techniques. And look how simple this geometry is, which allows you to edit it and easily adjust it inside Rhino. And it's a NURB surface. You could pave stones on there. You can do all kinds of different things that you want to do. So, anyways, there's another look. Hopefully, I didn't bore you out of your minds too much. And I'll do some more stuff here coming up. Kev out. Talk to you.